It's his third start. He's coming off a no decision against Kansas City. He went 7 1/3, coming back in with a heater. There it is. Good.
Got him looking.
Making his third start of the year. This is a ground ball machine when he's on his game. Just about 63% of the balls hit on the ground.
Here's the 1-2. And a line drive into center field. A base hit for Lindor. Certainly understandable.
Well, that's exactly. Look at that.
Alonso with a line drive, base hit center field. Lindor around third. He's going to score the game's first run. Ramirez all the way to third.
It stayed up, and it was middle of the plate, so he might be cutting underneath it a little. But it's elevated, so Alonso gives the Indians a 1-0 lead, and Ramirez able to go to third base. So first and third with one out.
And he went too far and strikes out. And Naquin shoots one up the middle. It's through. Ramirez will score. Alonso heads to third.
And gets enough of it to get it through the infield. So a big 2-out base hit by Naquin.
Gomes down on strikes. The 1-2 to Martin. He's going to be caught looking. 6 strikeouts, less than 2 walks. Deep left. It's over the head of Davis. It's off the wall. And it'll be a 2-out double for Kevin Pillar. It's his third double of the year. The 1-1. Rajay slowly chopped to third. Solarte bare hand grab. He threw it, and I tell you what, Smoke did a great job of saving Toronto. He's off. Pitch is a called strike to throw. He's safe is the call. Lindor rockets one to deep right field. Richick watches it go over his head up against the wall. Davis scores. Lindor diving into second base with an RBI double, and it's 3-0 Cleveland.
He smokes up the middle in this one right there. 3-2 pitch. Hammer.
Kitten is golfs one deep center. Back is Pillar, still going back. It's over his head. And it goes over the fence on a bounce for a ground rule double. Lindor scores 4-0 Cleveland.
It is a changeup. There you'll see the grip, and Kip went down and smoked that ball up front. So back-to-back doubles. And they have 4 on the board early here.
Never really seen him struggle against the Tribe.
No, you're right.
Down on strikes to end the inning. Swung on and missed. Clevenger pulls the string, strikes him out. That's 3 Ks. He went fishing, and he's out quickly. Zimmer, bullet into right field. Gomes stops at second.
With Jose Altuve, and he had to leave the game. Didn't break a leg or something like that?
Swung on and missed. And the 2-2. Got in on him, broke his bat, but he bloops it down into the left field area, and that's going to get a run home as Smoke comes around to score.
Down. If it was elevated a little bit more, it might have been tougher to get to, but he fights it off and flares it into left field.
To center field. Racing back is Zimmer. He won't get it, and it's gone, and we are tied at 4.
Power, it's his 4th homer. So 6 of his 9 hits are extra base hits, and that's straightaway center field. Boy, he was sharp early, wasn't he?
Yeah, what a change in a hurry. Swing and a miss. Gomes will grab it. And he pulled him off the bag. 1 down for Edwin Encarnacion, who is 0 for 2. And he lines one up the middle, a base hit. Naquin shoots one to third. It's off the glove of Solarte.
That's a base hit right there all the way. He hit that ball right on the nose, and it ate up Solarte at third base.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed. 2 down. And he chops one to Lindor. Oh! And that came up and bit Frankie on the chest.
You see him charge it. He's going to come up. It's going to get the dirt and then just jump right up, and he couldn't field it cleanly. So the second error of the evening for the Indians in as many innings.
The 1-2. Strike 3 called. Gomes was thinking about throwing behind the runner. And now there are 2 down. And the new pitcher is Danny Barnes, making his 8th appearance of the year. He has not allowed a run in his last 6 outings. The 2-2. And a swing and a foul tip held on by Martin. Pulls it to first. It's down the line and fair. And he's off to the races. Grichuk plays it off the sidewall. He'll hold Lindor to a double.
That's what you call keeping your hands back when he was fooled on that pitch.
And he strikes him out. And a soft ball, and it ate up Travis. Coming around third, Lindor going to try to score, throw to the plate. And he got him. Travis couldn't make the play on it, and Lindor was going to force him to make a good throw. He did, and watch the tag. The pitcher is Andrew Miller. Now, like Granderson wasn't around, and they're going to pinch hit.
Pierce, it looks like.
Right.
I think so.
To Alonso, he's coming home. Here's the throw, and they got him. And that smacked the left, and that's going to give the Blue Jays the lead.
Well, you give them an extra strike.
Pierce scores, and into second is Teoscar Hernandez, and it's 5-4 Toronto.
Came back with another slider, and this one didn't get in, and he smokes it to left field. So that'll be a double, and it'll be 5 unanswered. Toughest hit to get, the 2-out base knock.
And there's a called third strike. Coming out of the bullpen now to pitch for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, changeup master.
And he strikes out Alonso. Matt Belisle will come on to pitch for the Indians. He is the 5th pitcher to work here tonight. It's Ryan Tepera. And Tepera, last appearance was April 9th, so he hasn't pitched in a few days. And a ground ball single into left field. And the tying run is aboard to start. Want to see some action here in the 8th. The payoff pitch, swung out and missed. Chopped to second. There's one. Right before the Diaz 3-run homer. Line to right. Another hit for Diaz. He does not. Snap throw to first, and he just barely got back in time to Diaz. Breaking ball, left field, fair, down the line. That's going to get at least 1 home. Diaz scores. Travis coming around third. They'll wave him home as well. And it's a 2-run double for Steve Pierce.
You can see the slider stayed right there. Boy, that was a good pitch for him to hit. He drilled it down into the corner, scoring both runners. Oh boy, get called up that day, and then you're out. You're on the DL.
Sends this one to deep center. Back goes Zimmer. No chance to get it. It's going to hit the wall. Karam back toward left. Pierce scores. Hernandez into second. He's got an RBI double. And the Blue Jays have scored 3 times in the 9th. 8-4.
This kid's got a little pop in his bat too. I mean, this one lines off. It goes off the wall in center field. Over Zimmer said he's going to have to play the ricochet.
Tyler Olson on the pitch now for the Indians. Been 1 to start the season. Swing and a miss. Down goes Justin Smoak, 2 away. They end up bringing Roberto Osuna into the game after all.
They sure did.
Strike 3 called. 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. And he strikes him out 2 down. That'll end it. The Indians go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 9th. And the Blue Jays take the opener by a final score of 8-4. Ending the Indians' 5-game win streak. Tribe now 8-6 on the year. Toronto goes to 9-5.